Welcome back to Let's Play SCP Containment Breach. So, remember how a while back I said before each episode I make a backup copy of the save? I recorded the first 2 minutes of the episode without actually having been recording. Once in a rare while the shortcut key to start recording won't function. So that's why the first couple minutes I know where to go and might sound slightly scripted. I made a few statements about trying to mentally map out the area in my head. I pressed a bunch of keys to see if I could zoom in and out on the map because I never thought to try that in the past. And then I said I'm going to go this way and just see if I find anything. Came in here, said that I believe 173 has a chance of spawning in areas with the decontamination gas, so I'm better to put the gas mask on and go through the area than to just assume that he's not here. Then after I came through here, looked that way, saw the blood stain, couldn't remember where I was at, walked around in here, then managed to remember this is the room where I had to flip those switches to get through. Okay, then when I got here, this is where it stopped, I remembered that there was this hallway that I had not gone down because going into that room caused 106 to appear, but now 106 can't appear because he's been contained. And Delightful 173 is gonna visit as well. That's unnerving. Gonna be honest, no clue where I'm at. Oh, great, the magic of hand. I'm glad I kept that hand. Go away. Dang it. I want to know what's down there. I guess I could go this way. That's creepy and a half. What's this? I'm gonna go ahead and use that so I can read in peace. SCP-682 must be destroyed as soon as possible. At this time, no means available to SCP teams are capable... Oh, I was reading that wrong. No means available to teams are capable of destroying it, only to create massive physical damage. SCP-682 should be contained within a 5x5x5 meter chamber with reinforced acid-resistant steel plate lining on all inside surfaces. Any attempts of SCP-682 to move, speak, or breach containment should be reacted to quickly and with full force as called by... Speak? Really? Is its voice dangerous? It is a large, vaguely reptile-like creature of unknown origin. It appears to be extremely intelligent and was observed to engage in complex communication with 079 during their limited time of exposure. 682 appears to have a hatred of all life, which has been expressed in several interviews during containment. 682 has always been observed to have extremely high strength, speed, and reflexes, though exact levels vary with its form. 682's physical body grows and changes very quickly, growing or decreasing in size depending on as it consumes or sheds material. 682 gains energy from anything it ingests, organic or inorganic. Digestion seems to be aided by a set of filtering gills inside of its nostrils, which are able to remove usable matter from liquid solution, enabling it to constantly regenerate from the acid it is contained in. 682's regenerative capabilities and resilience are staggering, and 682 has been seen moving and speaking with its body 87% destroyed or rotted. I should also note that outside of the game, it's been on its page, it's been exposed to many SCPs that are fatal and survived such. I'm going to actually read a section real quick from one of the pages because I thought it was interesting. Sorry about that. I've narrowed it down. Well, one, I looked it up and apparently there's dozens of these. I narrowed it down to the two I found most interesting. Exposure of 682 to SCP-409, which is not in the game, but is a crystal that if you touch it, any organic matter that touches it begins turning into crystal and will eventually shatter into explosive shrapnel of crystal that will then convert anything organic that they touch into more crystal. I have the game paused and that still happens. Exposure. SCP-682 began to tear at the point of contact, causing massive trauma to the area. S-682 requests several times to know what it has been exposed to. Crystallization begins, spreading much slower than usual. 682 shows signs of extreme pain and begins having seizures. Crystallization stops at 62% conversion. Crystallized area explodes, causing massive physical trauma to 682. 682 recovers from exposure despite the loss of limbs and organs. 682 begins regeneration, stating it will attempt to kill and consume all staff involved in this experiment. Jump cut. And the other one that intrigued me, because it involves 173, our old friend. 682 introduced into containment cell of 173. 682 makes several screeching noises and quickly presses against the wall farthest from 173, staring at it the entire time. 682 continues to stare at 173 without pause for 6 hours. Agents equipped with large caliber sniper rifles dispatched to shoot the eyes out of 682, and at the same time stopping all observation of the room. After resuming observation, 682 is shown to be on the floor with several injuries around its head, neck, and legs. 172 is seen to have tissue from 682 on its, quote, hands. 682 rapidly regenerates damage and moves to a different wall, developing several sets of eyes on various parts of its body, many covered by thick, clear caps of armored carapace. 682 maintains direct observation of 173 for an additional 12 hours, despite additional efforts of agents and Foundation staff. 682 allowed to exit containment area and recaptured in temporary confinement. And one last little tidbit I found interesting. Hypothesis: 682 is not bound to base Earth biological chemistry and can adapt itself to be organic or inorganic as necessary. Some of the boys at the lab are arguing whether we can even classify it as a living thing, at least as we understand life. This worries me, because an unliving, undying, intelligent monster, well, that's where you start having sacrifices given in your name. They're afraid people may try to appease it. But, yeah, 683 is the, quote, impossible to kill reptile. It can adapt its body at any point it wants, absorb whatever matter it wants to eat, and generally hates all living things. I wonder if it hated them before the experiments, though. Or is that a result of that? And that staircase likely leads right back up to 173, so I'm going to just wander right back up here. Leave 173B. And hope he stays on that side of the door. Actually, come here, you. Where's the door? Dang it. I need him a little further. I need you to not be blocking my path. Please be on the other side of the door. I forgot that, I completely forgot that the, night vision goggles don't real-time update. Stay over there, you booger. I don't really need to carry the scorched node. Recall protocol, nuclear device armament. There we go. Okay. And hopefully 173 will stay put over there, because I don't want to deal with him. The mouse escaped. I don't trust it. Oh great, more hallway. What is that? Oh, SCP-08? I forgot this one was even in the game. Yeah, don't go in there. Well, I'm obviously gonna go in there, but, really? Dang it, 173, go away! 173 is in that room. Like, what the heck, 173? Shoot. Yeah, it's, Can I grab it through there? What happened? Dang it, 173, go away. Oh, 173, you gonna be the death of me. Well, you were the death of me. Stay over there while I read. 008 samples are extreme biological hazards and all related protocols apply. Incineration and irradiation measures will be deployed in the event of political or military action which may result in the facility being dismantled or power failure. If breaches occurred, incineration measures shall be deployed. 008 is a complex prion, samples of which are stored in each of the known G2 sites. Traits of the prion include 100% infection, 100% lethality, and transmission through exposed mucous membranes and all bodily fluids. Symptoms of infection include flu-like symptoms, severe dementia, coma onset 20 hours after first symptoms appear and 12 hours after noticeable dementia. Red blood cells greatly increase oxygen storage capacity, resulting in slower blood flow and increased muscle endurance and strength. Nervous and muscular systems are unaffected by total organ failure for several hours. Metabolism may decrease to extremely low levels, allowing subject to survive over 10 years without nutrition. Conditioned behavior, motor controls, and instinctual mechanisms are damaged, and cognitive abilities are severely retarded and erratic. Subject can adapt to its damaged nervous systems, but is limited to basic physical activities including standing up, balancing on two legs, walking, biting, grabbing, and crawling. Subject will energetically move towards sights, sounds, and smells that associates with living humans. Subject will attempt to eat living humans if physical contact is made. Neutralizing fully infected subjects will cause significant cranial trauma. SCP-500 has been found to completely cure 008 even in advanced stages of the disease. And yes, it's basically the zombie virus. Dang you! Go away. Shoot. Oh, you're kidding me. So I'm basically dead. Ah! Jump cut. Okay. So, you're supposed to... You're supposed to go through that door into the chamber, and if you don't have a hazmat suit, the window will... I looked it up because I couldn't figure out how to trigger it. The window will shatter, and you will get cut, and you'd be infected by it, and then eventually die with a cutscene of you trying to eat a scientist. I can't seem to get that to work, and 173 won't leave. So, gonna just... Just gonna move on out. Leave 173 to his business. So, oh, I still have the hazmat suit on. No wonder everything's dark. I'm gonna go ahead and pause here, though, and I will see you next time.